In our first session working with shrink tube, you may recall the rod I have in front of me right now, where we have the red cross-wrapped shrink tube, and we've fitted it and shrunk it over little foam domes at each end of the grip, and the centre part here is just hung and clinging straight to the blank. Now we're going to show you just one or two things you can do to improve the grip, if you like, or add jump stops when you're working with shrink tube. So let's put this one away. Here we have an odd piece of blank. We have some 20mm shrink tube. And the first thing I'm going to do is put an O-ring on, like so. And a second one. Clearly O-rings come in different sizes, so you need to go and find the ones that best fit your blank. Get them as even as you possibly can. Some people do like to just put a little bit of super glue just to hold them in place. Now I'm measuring a length of shrink tube purely for this is how you can do it, rather than actually make a formal grip. Cut my length of shrink tube, place it over the blank. Having worked our shrink tube into place, you can see the two O-rings just sitting underneath it. Picking up the heat gun, just very gently keep it rotating. And you'll reach shrink point. The end up out the way. There you have two clear ridges formed by the O-ring. Carp angler with your DPNS 20 reel seat, you now have a double jump stop behind the reel seat on your carp rod. If you just want one, use one O-ring. If you want three, use three O-rings. If you're a surf angler and you want them as finger grips, you may have them slightly closer so your fingers fit around them to form a grip. Here we're going to use something slightly different to create a variation on using O-rings. See, I'm using a fairly heavy cord. I'm holding it in place with masking tape. If you're going to do it yourself, then using something like a PVA glue, just run a line of PVA along the thread so it's actually held in place. Then when it's dry, work out what length of shrink wrap you need. There we are. Doesn't show up so well because the cord is slightly lighter. Again, gentle heat from the heat gun and continuously rotate the blank. You do not want to build up of heat at any point, as it could deteriorate the resins that actually form the blank. And slowly you can see the spiral of the cord showing through. Finishing off, you may have it immediately behind the reel seat. For example, on a surf rod it's your lower grip, could be the upper grip above the reel seat. A boat rod, it could be a butt rod, the grip leading down to the gimbal. Again, your reel seat would be just above it. And the patterns created by the string are limitless, as is the size of the string or cord that you use. I always recommend you use something like a nylon cord, purely because it's water resistant, and over time water will get underneath the shrink tube.